Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is October 1st, 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar for Friday. We got some data from Australia that not been really important for the market participants. Nevertheless, there's plenty of data from Japan, as you can see, in form of the unemployment rate, monetary base, Tankan Manufacturing Index, which actually beat the expectations of 18 points against the 13 points, and so on with the Tankan Manufacturing Outlook, Industry Capex, and so on. This is plenty of data for from Japan. PMI manufacturing beats the expectations, 51.5 versus 51.2, and the consumer confidence is a little bit better than expected, 37 points, 57.8 against 37.4. During the London session, we have plenty of data from the Eurozone in form of the manufacturing data, PMI manufacturing data from the Eurozone, and then from the UK, scheduled for release between 9:30 and 10:30. At 11 o'clock, we got the consumer price index data from the Eurozone. The consumer price index is expected to increase from 3% last month to 3.3%. During the New York session, we have plenty of data as well. Gross domestic product from the Canada is being reported at 2:30, and the forecast is minus 0.2%, which is very interesting because the last reading was 0.7%, and on the yearly basis the gross domestic product from Canada is at the level of 8%. We will have the ABC manufacturing PMI from Canada as well today at 3:30. More data from the US are personal spending, personal income, of course, ISM manufacturing data scheduled for release at 4 o'clock, and then again Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index and the University of Michigan inflation expectations. For all of the crude oil traders, we have a Barker Hughes US rig count scheduled for release at 7 o'clock. So that's everything for the calendar today. Busy day, plenty of data. Some of them have been released, some of them will be released. Let's start with the technical analysis of the US dollar to the Japanese yen. What do we have here is a classic reversal signal from the overbought market conditions. As you can see on the daily time frame chart of US dollar to Japanese yen pair, we have a bearish engulfing pattern right after the new high at the level of 112.6 pips had been made. Today we already going lower. We made another local low at the level of 111.06, and we are heading towards 110.98. This is the next target for all of the market participants. Particularly, this is the level which is quite important for bulls. So what should happen right now? Well, right now we should, of course, have a pullback. Let me just put this line here and change this line color to red, because it's of course technical resistance right now. The scenario is that we should either go either test the 110.98 or break even lower, but eventually after this breakout was done here, it looks like we are going to bounce again higher. On the US dollar to Japanese yen, target is 112.25. so that's the target for the US dollar to Japanese yen. Outlook is busy. US dollar to the Canadian dollar, ahead of the data. As you can see, nothing is going on here. It's completely boring chart. Nothing is going on, and the market is going up and down, whipsaw move without any particular direction. Even if you take a look at this from other perspective, like if you zoom out, It doesn't matter anymore. After this breakout higher and this massive pin bar here, this market doesn't do much in that direction. I mean, of course the north, the up move. And one good thing about this chart is we are having lower highs. For example, here, here, and here, and here, and here, right? But there is no new higher high. There was a nice high, higher high, big massive pin bar. So this is the supply zone. Then nothing is here, right? There is no new high here. Apparently there is something that looks like a lower high, which is no good for the uptrend, of course, continuation. So what we should expect here, we should expect another up move. But if this up move fail again, then of course market would likely be either consolidating even more, so there will be time frame, there will be time consuming and more complex consolidation, or it might go down towards 50% of the Fibonacci retracement of this last wave up again. So please keep an eye on the US dollar today. Canadian dollar. How is the US dollar index? Excuse me, there you go. US dollar index. We have a nice breakout. Let's take a look at this perspective. We have a nice breakout. The market keeps going up. This is a very interesting candle because it's made after this long up move. So we might have some kind of a pause here because the market conditions are extremely overbought, and there might be some sort of the pullback on the US dollar index. It means in this situation that SP500 index might jump a little bit because in this week it's been going lower. Today's open is already minus 6.19% altogether from the top on the 3rd of the September, 3rd of the September top, 1st of the September low, minus 6.19%. So it's a something. It looks like it's a biggest decline in stock market since this date, middle of the February 2021, right? Yes, there you go, middle of the February. So that's a COVID drop, 5.92%, minus 5.92%. This one is already deeper, and we didn't even started yet. So we might even decline further towards 4,239 points, which will be minus 6.87%. This is a big decline. Please notice the fact that this is the longest decline in time as well. So are we witnessing some sort of the trend reversal? Maybe, but please take into the consideration that we are still in the upper half of this channel. This channel is over 1 year old. Oh, almost 1 year old. It's like 11 months old, almost to the day. So it's a kind of an important channel. Market knows this channel. Market respects this channel, as you can see. So the key level here is again this technical support, 4,237. Around this level, the bulls should give some kind of action, volatility, and the swings to the market, because if this is violated, if this level is violated, then of course we have already started the down move, right? So we can go as low as the lower channel boundary and then target 4,084 points, and that would be a nice corrective cycle, right? For now, however, we are still in the uptrend as long as we trade above first 4,257, and then even as long as we trade above 4,084. However, we are still touching this oversold market conditions, right? So it won't be that easy just to break it for bears. I think that the bulls will give us a clue sooner or later what to do with this uptrend. And please remember that it's easier for market to continue the uptrend than to do the reversal. Okay, so we are still bullish on S&P 500. And last but not least, Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Very interesting stuff, because as you can see, we have a nice breakout on the Bitcoin, and this kind of a triangle pattern didn't work that well, so we will just remove it. ABC to the downside is made, and now we are breaking higher. The next target 44,977, and then the highs of the wave B on the Bitcoin should be touched sooner or later, because this is very nice breakout. One more thing, please keep an eye on this market behavior around this trend line, because that might be a false breakout. So we only want to see a nice big green candle here today for Friday. Okay, so that's my analysis for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.